Hey guys, this is Financial Fitness, and I'm introducing you to one of my favorite people. The more I get to know her, the more I like her. She's an entrepreneur. Her name is Summer Allen, and the name of her business is
Inspire Fit.
And she helps women get in the best shape of their life, physically, mentally, and emotionally. So what made you start your business? What got you there? What pushed you to make that happen? Because it's work.
It is work.
I've got five of them. So it's once you get started doing your own businesses, it's like, oh wow, I want to be an entrepreneur.
Oh yes.
So what got you there? Because she's got an incredible story.
Well, it started when I was very unhealthy and overweight. I've been overweight my whole life, my whole child, teenage, and 20s. I was overweight and unhealthy. I was very sedentary. I sat behind a desk, and I didn't know how to change. I didn't know that sitting behind the desk was a huge culprit. I didn't know that my eating habits, I didn't even know what was healthy and what was not in my teenage years and my early 20s. So I didn't know how to change it. But I decided, that's where things started changing, that I was going to do whatever it took to find a way to change my life because it was not serving me. I was unhappy, miserable, and I knew that I could not create the life I wanted living in that body and that mindset. So then I realized, this was my aha moment though, that I realized that I was constantly blaming everything else while I was overweight and unhealthy. And a lot of us do that now. A lot of us do that, and that's something to acknowledge. But I would say that the dryer was shrinking my clothes, or this is all I had in my house, or, I would make myself the victim of the circumstance. So I addressed that, and I knew that I needed to change that. So I did hire help and to get me started on my journey. And then fast forward, I lost 80 pounds and changed my lifestyle. And then I decided, because I was an accounting major, and I decided that I wanted to change that to something that I was passionate about, and that it would change other women like how I changed. So that's whenever I was running, and I would get this vision of helping other women. I would say, I want to help her accomplish this. And vision is so important. We have to visualize what we want, what goal do we want to achieve, and then we can put the pieces, the steps in place to get there. And so I visualized that I wanted to become a personal trainer. And I did that. I accomplished that goal, and I became a personal trainer. And now I help women, just like how I was back then, to accomplishing their goals.
I just wanted to push what you do because it's really cool. And how many women do you think you've helped?
I'm not exactly sure, but hundreds of women. I know at least 100, probably closer to 300 women. I've been doing this for quite some time, and I really like to help high-achieving women who have not put themselves first. They have put their career, their family, their responsibilities before themselves, and they have suffered for it, physically and health-wise. So I like to help those women establish healthy habits. And then I use the habit building technique where we build onto it over time. So that's what I like to do.
So this busy lifestyle that we're talking about, man, it's so easy. So easy to get up, throw something together, run out the door, stop by Make Me Sick and get a burger, a sausage biscuit, because it's fast, it's convenient. And then at lunchtime, what do you do? Well, let's all go eat at Monjuni's or something,
Yeah.
And then dinner rolls around, you roll in late. Well, what's for dinner? I just grabbed a pizza. This fast stuff is a recipe for disaster. Mm-hmm. That food makes you fat and sick, period. There's no way around it. And when you eat it sometimes, see, I used to do stuff sometimes. And I still have cheat meals, don't get me wrong. I think cheat meals are awesome. Everybody should do it once a week. Just blow it out with one meal. It boosts your metabolism and it makes you feel good and gets you a little fuel for the rest of the week. That's what I do. Now, everybody's different. But I also have trigger foods. Ice cream is my trigger food. If I start eating ice cream, it is something I can't shut off.
Yes, I think all of us have trigger foods.
And so it's kind of like one is 100 and 100 is not enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like that one is
Yes,
It's too
I
much.
think donuts are mine. And the kids had a bunch of donuts yesterday, and my daughter was like, "You want one?" And I was like, "Nope." I wanted one, but I knew that was a trigger food for me because one wasn't going to be enough. And that's our responsibility, is to learn what our trigger foods is and take that responsibility and prevent the environment of it. However, that didn't happen with me yesterday. It won't always happen, but we need to take that responsibility and say no to our trigger foods for sure. But I could eat pizza, and that's not a trigger food for me. I could
Oh,
eat a slice
really?
of pizza and pair it with a salad and move on. Like, it's not nothing for me. But a donut is a different story.
So donut's your weakness, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I realized that over a period of time as being a personal trainer that I wanted to even dial more into the person that I wanted to help. And that's whenever I incorporated the nutrition and the mindset piece to help them overcome. Because I knew that nutrition was a big aspect into accomplishing your goals, but also mindset. So I encompassed nutrition, fitness, and mindset into one program. And that's whenever I became like a true entrepreneur and built the programs that I have now.
Yeah, it's funny. You know, it's not the dryer that shrinks your clothes, it's the refrigerator.
That's true.
That's really cool. You know, when I go to, and we just got back from the Silver Symposium, and when you go to places like that, everybody's multifaceted. They've got real estate, they've got businesses, you know, they're a lawyer, they're, you know, professionals at this, and oil. I mean, it's crazy what these people are into. Crypto, NFTs. I don't know if you're watching any of that, but I try to surround myself with smarter people than me, and it just works.
Yes.
You know, we were able to bring each other up, and I hope I'm able to introduce you to Summer because she's a really great person, and I can tell. I've known her for a while, and we didn't get to hang out much. She's more my wife's friend, but I thought, man, I've got to get her story out because it's really cool, and I know she can help plenty of people because I can tell just from talking to her, just for a few minutes, that she knows what she's talking about, and it's just been a pleasure.
Thank you. And I
Thanks,
appreciate you having me on.
Absolutely. How can they get in touch with you?
Well, I have a website. It's called inspirefit.health, so you could check that out. But I'm also on Facebook, and it's just Summer Allen on Facebook.
And we'll put a link in the description below.